So the strat. Oh! Guess what, George?
What it is,
it's
yo.
getting dark in here. I'm about to light things up. Check this out. I got my new OLIGHT lantern. Have you seen this thing yet? So stinking cool.
Awesome.
Camping trips in the camper, the whole deal. This is rechargeable. And I got my new Warrior X as well. I love this thing. Tactical. Take somebody's eye out just like that.
You can definitely use it as a weapon.
You can take somebody's eye out like that.
Blind
you can do that too.
Someone.
You can. You can. They're having a sale. We try and help you guys out with saving money, making money. Today's saving money. They're having a sale on the 23rd. It starts at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. You know what? I'm going to put a link down in the comments, the pinned comments, and the description. The sale goes from the 23rd to the 24th. You can get some new cool stuff like the lantern and even the pen.
A pen.
We should use the pens to send secret codes in the casino.
Morse code. Or at the auction.
We don't count cards. We count coins. And we're back.
Starting off with $25
what
in
the
shiny quarters.
Were you thinking?
This thing, I don't know what I was thinking.
It's the shiny gold. That's what got you.
It's definitely the shiny quarters, the shiny structure. The gold bar's obviously in the bag.
You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Little place I like to call E of the Jib.
It's almost too pretty to destroy.
Well, the reality is we couldn't go anywhere else because the one to the left, that one's already been played out. The one to the right, there's somebody's over there. And all the other ones are taken, so that's what we had left.
Alright, what's my strategy today? I think I'm going to switch it up and drop to the left.
I like that switcheroo you're doing there.
Yeah. Elvis, keep them guessing, Elvis.
Oh
my goodness, it moved already.
It moved. Tell them what you said to me when you saw this and you're like, this is the only one. What did you say?
This is the only one I'm gonna lose.
She's like, I already know I lost before I even started.
The casino is gonna set me up to lose.
She said, I lost it before I even started. And I went, well, do you want to play or not? And I said, we can at least add to the compilation video coming out all December of all the losses of George.
We drove all this way. You have to play some.
And then she goes, you're not putting out any of my losses. And I'm like, dare me? I'm dare me, Jeremy.
They don't call me Dare Me Jeremy for nothing.
So the strat.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! If I keep dropping my quarters right, I'll get a domino effect. If I keep dropping my quarters right, I'll get a domino effect.
Mrs. I'm gonna lose.
Well,
Mrs. I'm gonna lose.
It all fell backwards. Oh my goodness.
Oh, George, George, to the left. Look to the left. It just hit $1,000 into an empty slot.
Yeah, it did.
We need to get that buy-in. We need to get that buy-in. Here, we need to pause. We need to take a break so I can go get the buy-in over there.
It? All
right. We now have 2 playing fields. We've got 2 playing fields because the other one was empty. We got that one extremely cheap.
Yeah, we did. We got lucky.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna play that one, right? Look, I'm finally getting quarters to drop. I for sure thought the quarters would get stuck and no quarters would drop. Because the structures were so big.
She's like, there's no way
I'm gonna lose.
I shouldn't even play this. Why are we even doing it? I'm gonna lose. I mean, she was talking trash. Big time talking trash.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, for thinking you were gonna lose.
I doubted my skills so hard.
I doubted as well. There is no doubt that was an extremely impressive structure.
Yeah, it was.
That would have not withstand the test of time that the original pyramids have. That's for sure.
Never, ever, ever.
But man, what a bonus knocking those $500 chips over to the left. That was epic.
That was pretty awesome. Now if I can just get the gold bars to hop on off.
We have struggled like crazy. By we, I mean George. George has struggled like crazy. Actually, it is we, because you've had me rapid fire to get some gold bars off at times.
Yeah.
We have struggled like crazy to get gold bars off that top tray. It is not an easy thing.
It's not easy. We make it, it appears easy in the videos. So I'll go back and watch.
They surf, and they can surf for hours.
For a very long time.
So you can keep putting in the coins, like all this coin right now, all this ammo she's getting, and then obviously she's going to get a lot more.
And then nothing happens.
And you can just cycle through all the ammo. And
yeah, you'll continue to get more quarters, but not the big prizes.
The bars they keep surfing on top. Oh man!
Wow.
What a drop!
That was an Elvis drop.
That was an Elvis drop if I ever saw one. Wow.
Alright, I'm down to 4 quarters.
4 quarters. Let's see what kind of damage you can do. Misses. I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose. Not bad. Alright. Before we pull, how much money do you think is down there?
Oh, for sure got my 25 back. Maybe 50.
That was my guess, 50. Come on, was I right?
I went from doubting myself to $109.25 in quarters.
Are you serious?
For real, for real.
You're serious.
I'm for cereal.
Oh
yes.
my goodness, I was way off.
We were both way off.
Way off.
Right,
that's crazy.
Should I go to the left or the right?
You know my philosophy is always get ammo.
Okay.
Ammo is the most important thing.
I have enough, I think.
Ammo, and then structures. And if you can knock that gold off at the same time, even better. I think you're getting ammo. You got Elvis singing. Oh, let it bleed. You ever gonna doubt yourself again?
Always.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
human nature.
If I release the fail compilation for Christmas, is that gonna hurt your confidence?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be in the negatives.
Do you know that there actually are coin pushers in Florida? That we've had viewers messaging us, telling us where there's coin pushers.
Oh, nice.
There's even one, they let us know that there's coin pushers over at the Hard Rock Cafe in Florida.
Okay.
You gonna sweet talk that gold?
I'm not ready yet. Too soon.
Too soon to sweet talk gold.
Yes.
You were sweet talking me day 3, but it's too soon to sweet talk gold.
This isn't even my 3rd round.
You got over $100 in that bag, and it's too soon to sweet talk gold.
You heard me. Did I stutter?
Since when are you reserved? Never. Yeah.
You very funny, Jeremy.
You did. You stuttered. You stuttered.
I'm getting
Maybe what you're doing is working.
I'm gonna go center, left.
How many OLIGHTs are you gonna take caving with you when we go do the meetup on the caving trip?
Probably a headlamp and that's it.
You're only gonna take one? I gave you 2 OLIGHTs last time and you were in the dark crying.
Yeah, well this time I'm gonna be more prepared.
You were just faking so I could come and save you.
I'm gonna have a glow-in-the-dark necklace on.
I think you were just faking so you could get saved. Is that what it was?
You're my hero. I wanted you to feel more of a man to me and then rescue.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen this chest hair? And by chest hair, I mean the hair. The one hair on my chest.
That curly hair?
Yeah. If that ain't manly, if that ain't manly, I don't know what is. This chest hair is the manliest chest hair I've ever seen.
Not hairs, but hair. Singular.
It's fallen off my head and my chest. Although there was only one ever there.
Sooner rather than later, you're going to have more hair on your chest than on your head.
If I hang out with you, for sure. The stress level.
Have you seen all the silver hairs I have now since I've met you?
Yeah, they're all over my bathroom floor. Along with all the rest of your hair. I've made a voodoo doll. Haven't you seen it? I mean, felt it?
I knew it.
You haven't felt it?
You wouldn't admit to it. I knew you were making a voodoo doll hair with all my straight hairs.
Remember that thing that you did involuntarily the other day?
Choke?
That was me.
Choke on my food? You very bad man.
Remember that one time in the middle of the night when you were at your place, you woke up and you were flipping in circles over upside down, doing somersaults on your bed in your sleep?
Yeah, I was choking in my sleep. Did you put me underwater?
That was me.
You put the voodoo doll underwater?
Yeah, we went swimming.
But you know I don't know how to swim.
Well, I couldn't sleep that night, so we went swimming. We weren't together. I took baby George with me. We went swimming, and we had all kinds of adventures.
That's not normal.
Did you wake up in a deep sweat?
No.
Oh, that wasn't me then. That must be a voodoo doll of somebody else.
If they could only see the look I'm giving you right now.
The Egyptian snake eye?
The stare.
The E-S-E. It's the E-S-E.
The Care Bear stare.
The E-S-E. That gold is stubborn.
Yeah, kind of like someone else I know.
Yourself! We both know you're more stubborn than I am.
I'm a Taurus.
No, you're an Egyptian, but whatever.
I'm a bull. I was born in May, I'm a Taurus.
You told me you were born in Cleveland, Ohio.
And in the month of May.
So you weren't born in Cleveland? You are from Egypt, aren't you?
No, I was born here in the U.S.
Oh, your pyramid just moved. Your gold keeps dancing,
It's leaning forward. It's going to fall forward.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
What's the gold gonna do?
The gold's going to continue to be stubborn.
We have got to get that gold. Yeah, that's an absolute. We have to do whatever we can to get that gold. You know that, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I built bunk beds in the vault at the bank for the gold.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's cute.
I'll send you pictures next time I go.
It's getting ready to fall. It's getting ready to fall.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's going to fall forward, huh?
I'm probably going to lose some of it, but majority of it's going to fall forward.
Boy, if it fell backwards, if that thing could fall backwards and help knock that gold,
that would be awesome. If it were to fall backwards, it would push the gold bar back further.
yeah, but it might ricochet off of the back glass and then put enough back there to actually push it off, you know?
Is there gunpowder in there?
Say, what?
Ricochet without gunpowder?
You need gunpowder for a ricochet now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Remember that was a joke with you and my brother?
I think you need to tell everybody about it.
You, because you're like, without gunpowder.
Alright, so George was telling us about this supposed, you know, he was talking about
Mythbusters. It was on
Mythbusters, fact versus fiction. So George is telling us about this story. This man is married to this woman, and like all men do, he upsets a woman, and that's common. I mean, everybody's experienced that. And like all women, they get furious with a man. Right, George?
Yes.
But not like all women. She got a gun. Yes, a pew-pew. And as the story was told, as the man was out mowing the lawn in the yard, she took the firearm, the loaded firearm, pointed it directly at her husband, pulled the trigger.
When he wasn't looking.
When he wasn't looking, the firearm went off, bullet ablazing, right past the husband. Right past him. Elvis is singing. I'm all you got.
And where did it go?
According to the myth, the legend, your brother George. The bullet was lodged within a tree in the yard. So, the weird part of this story, if you can wrap your mind around it, this is not a story that I can wrap my mind around, is that apparently years later, and again, emphasis on apparently, and this is the debatable part, apparently years later, the man is out in the yard yet again. Wife is no longer shooting towards him without his knowledge. Wife has calmed down and is a sweet woman yet again. As we all know, that happens typically anywhere from 24 hours to 72 hours after an episode. Right, George?
Carry on with the story.
I'm scared to.
Carry on.
The man is out in the yard. He's doing yard work, but not just any kind of yard work. He gets his chainsaw out. And for whatever reason, he decides this day, years later, he's going to take that tree down. The
With
tree
his chainsaw.
that he was near when his wife, years ago, shot at him, apparently without his knowledge. But somehow this whole story has been reported. And he starts with the chainsaw. He takes the chainsaw, cuts through the tree, falls the tree to the ground. Now, as we all know, anytime you fall a tree to the ground, first thing you do is take off the branches. So he's trimming all the branches. And then he's going for the trunk. The wife in the house, sipping on lemonade, iced tea, while her man is out trying to make her happy, taking the trees down. And then, do you know what happens next? Holy Hale!
$297 in quarters.
$297?
You heard right, mister.
So much for losing, but the gold bar still will not budge.
It will not budge, but I will get the pyramid to fall on the right.
So what are you thinking? Go for the gold on the left still, or?
I'm gonna go left center.
Left center, see if it'll go?
Yeah.
You did get a lot of that ammo, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty epic.
I doubted myself.
Yeah, we've got the buy-in on this one already. You got this.
Oh, it's getting ready to fall. It's
The gold?
leaning forward.
The gold?
Leaning forward. No, the pyramid.
Oh, it just budged. I saw it budge.
Did someone say fudge?
I said fudge. Yes, I did.
Now I want some fudge.
What's your favorite fudge?
Rainbow sherbet fudge.
From Walnut Creek Cheese in
Yes,
Amish
from
Country?
Amish Country.
The A&W root beer fudge is almost even better.
It's pretty good, but not as good as the rainbow sherbet. Oh, there it goes!
You got it! You got it! Keep playing it. Keep playing it. Oh my goodness, that was epic. That was epic. Don't worry.
Center, left strategy.
That was awesome. Remember that for the next one. You gotta rescue it. You gotta rescue it. Then worry about the rest of that money. That was pretty epic. Can't believe it. Okay. That. That is awesome.
Let's give it a name, shall we?
Okay, how about Goldie?
You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing.
I was thinking Silver Fox.
You just said Goldie.
I just gave you an option. What I was thinking was Silver Fox.
No, I'm pretty sure you said I was thinking Goldie.
It's like people who call their cat D-O-G. D-O-G. Never seen these weird people out there like that. What did you call your cat? D-O-G. What do you call your gold? Silver Fox.
It's trucking along.
What are you going to tell the twin over there? Or to call the twin?
Goldie.
Really? Goldie and Goldie?
Goldie 2.0. Goldie and Goldie 2.0. It's pretty original.
So, we were at the story with the husband and...
The bullet and the chainsaw.
The bullet in a tree, husband,
And a chainsaw.
upset wife, years later, not upset, but, you know, give it a moment.
Sipping on some lemonade.
Sipping on lemonade, but give it a moment. Anytime
Spiked
she'll
lemonade.
go off.
Was the lemonade spiked?
Boom! Yes, it was. How did you know that? So the man's out there with his chainsaw. He's taking the tree down. He falls the tree. He cuts the branches. He starts to work through the base of the tree. And unbeknownst to him, his chain on the chainsaw hits the bullet.
Right on the head.
And apparently, according to this story, hits the bullet. The bullet then gets lodged into the man and kills the man. And she's charged for murder. Hashtag a woman never lets go. Got him 3 years later. Got him 3 years later. Told him I would get even. So I then said to George, that's the most preposterous thing I've ever heard in my life, because a bullet fires based on gunpowder. A hammer hits the gunpowder, which then fires the metal slug. That's how a bullet works. So only a metal slug is in the tree, and George was absolutely 100% adamant that
I saw it on the show,
a bullet would still, the metal slug, if the chainsaw blade hit it, would fire the bullet and kill an individual.
It went right in his neck and killed him.
Which I have then said, I have cut down plenty of trees with metal in it, whether it be fences or anything else. And what happens with a chainsaw blade when it hits metal is it literally sparks and it starts to hit. Just like anytime you've ever hit any nails or fencing, or for all you farmers, the chain will actually start to cut into the actual metal, especially a lead bullet. Lead is so soft, it is not going to push a slug out of a tree. Lead is malleable and soft, it's not just going to lodge somewhere. Which then George was extremely adamant that I'm a moron and don't know what I'm talking about.
He did not call you a moron, let's get that clear.
He called me a doofus.
It was on the TV show Mythbusters.
So then George said, Jeremy, you're a doofus. And then wait, that's not what he said, Jeremy, you're stupid dumb. He said, you're stupid dumb, you don't know nothing.
He said, that's what I saw on the TV show.
And he said, well, that's what I saw on the TV show. And I said, there is no way in Hales that could actually be true.
Is Mythbusters even accurate half the time?
There's no way that can be true based on the engineering of a bullet, no gunpowder. So that's what George was just joking about, saying hashtag no gunpowder with the ricochet. It was another inside personal joke, because her brother and I were arguing all weekend, friendly arguing, joking around arguing. Joking around arguing, not like George and I argue.
Friendly debates.
We were friendly debating over this story that I said there's no way in Hales that could actually
So every
be true.
time he would bring something up, you'd be like, with no gunpowder?
Yeah, so he'd bring something up and I would go, and you mean that happened with no gunpowder? And so
I would just laugh and shake his head.
So do you think for a full reboot you got to have gunpowder, George?
Full reboot equals gunpowder. No gunpowder. Hashtag no gunpowder.
So we might as well, we want to know, what do you guys think? Hashtag fact, if you think that actually could happen, that somebody could go and chainsaw a tree.
Get away with murder.
That has a bullet slug in it. Remember, that is not a bullet. It is the metal on the end of the bullet that's propelled by the gunpowder in the bullet. It's just a piece of metal.
Is getting ready.
So hashtag fact if you think that could actually in reality happen. Hashtag fiction if you think no way in Hales that could happen. Where do you stand on this, George?
I don't know, I didn't see the show.
You heard your brother recount it.
I need the full story. I need the visual effects. I need to watch that episode.
We need to reenact it? We got to go out in the backyard?
No, I want to watch the episode.
You want me to mow? You're going to take the old flintlock?
No, I want to watch the episode.
No, that's not what you said. You said you need to see it reenacted. I think you're trying to do an experiment on me.
And get away with murder like she did? Sipping on some spiked lemonade?
Help. Send help.
That's another inside joke. Help. Send help. How awesome would it be if the gold bar dropped and so did the pyramid?
That could have a level of awesomeness. It'd be even more awesome if the pyramid fell back. Like, alright, like when the tray's right there and it falls back. So when the tray's pushed all the way out, it falls back. All the quarters get behind the gold bar and push the gold bar out. So are you still on the fence about this this no gunpowder issue, or are you finally on my side?
I mean, if the the chainsaw hit the bullet at an angle and the bullet went flying towards his neck.
This is definitely a woman who has not used a chainsaw and knows how a chainsaw works.
Crank it.
Have you ever used a chainsaw?
Yes.
When?
Many times.
When?
When I've helped my dad.
Doing?
Growing up as a kid, he would have me help him do a lot of things.
And you were cutting with a chainsaw?
Yeah.
You had a chainsaw in your hands?
Yes.
And did you die?
But did you die?
Did you die? Did you cut a tree down?
There was no bullet in the tree.
How do you know? Because a normal
I would have been
person,
dead by now.
a normal person who takes a blade through a piece of soft lead would have never even known the lead was there until afterwards, because it doesn't move. It's soft metal.
I wouldn't know that. How would I know that? Oh, there goes the bullet.
Oh! Did you just crop dust me?
No, I wish.
I think your wish came true. You got a little too excited there.
No, I truly wish I did, but this time I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Oh!
There it goes! Making it rain.
It's starting. It's starting.
Drop it like it's
Oh, that was a good push. That was a good push, and the gold is moving.
Yeah, it is. Goldie 2.0.
Just in case everybody was wondering, I am a firm believer that there's no way that a man took a chainsaw.
So you definitely think it was a bust, a myth?
I think it's absolutely fiction. Without a doubt, it's fiction. It's just about the same level of fiction of manifestation. Man, you gotta manifest the crap out of that, man. If manifesting worked,
if it existed,
again,
everyone
I would be
rich.
21 again. I would be a billionaire, and I would have more hair than I knew what to do with my comb. Unfortunately, me manifesting more hair on my head has not worked. Obviously, manifesting doesn't work because George came at this manifesting she was going to lose, and she just proved, she literally just proved manifesting does not work.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
So I am on the fiction side of it.
On the myth side of it?
I'm #fiction.
Alright, I'm going to look up, I'm going to try and find the video so we can watch it together.
Wait, is this going to be like a date night?
Yeah.
She's trying
You
to
bring the
get
popcorn.
Elvis.
I'll find the episode and bring the popcorn.
I'm more worried about the bullet and the chainsaw.
What, you think it's going to come through the TV and hit you in the neck?
Well, you and your research, you might have to go, huh?
I do love getting my research on.
I have valid reason to be a bit concerned. You love getting your research on a little too much. But I want an answer now, though. Fact or fiction? Do you still believe it or not?
Based on the story of not seeing the episode, I'm on the fence.
That is not what you said when we were with your brother. It was Jeremy versus 3 Georges. George and George. 1 Jeremy versus 3 Georges.
I'm going to believe my brother because he watched the episode. But like I said, I have to watch it myself to make a decision and to make a judgment.
You're not going to... I think you're just believing in something that's too good to be true. I shot my husband. He died 3 years later. I finally got even.
Away with murder.
I finally got even. And this lemonade is incredible.
Who needs a milkshake when you got this lemonade?
Oh, let him be.
Come on, Goldie 2.0.
You know, I looked up the weather while we're down here.
Yeah.
a full forecast of making it rain.
For shizzle, my drizzle.
What did you just call me?
I was talking to the drizzle.
Oh, I thought you and Elvis were having another private conversation. Behind my back. I know what happens when I go out and mow and you're standing out there with all the guns in the house. Sipping on your lemonade. Milk, lemonade. I know exactly where the fudge is made.
The rainbow sherbet fudge?
When do you want to go back and get some rainbow sherbet fudge?
When do they close, or are they open all year round?
They're open year round. We need to go get some pumpkin. I was thinking about getting pumpkin whoopie pies for everybody going on the caving trip.
Will we have time?
No.
Probably not.
But we did get some pumpkin ice cream, didn't we?
Yeah. You were kind of disappointed.
Because we only got half a gallon instead
from
of 3
the store,
gallons.
instead of the 3 gallon from the actual
factory.
dairy.
We wanted the 3 gallons from the factory because milk, lemonade. I know exactly where the fudge is made. George taught me that.
You very silly, Jeremy.
Never heard it
You're
before,
so
George.
silly.
That is 100% George.
It was something I learned in elementary school.
Maybe I think they think I say milk wrong.
You do.
What about doll?
You say doll wrong and you say milk wrong.
What about pillow?
Because you pronounce milk like milk. M-E-L-K.
What about pillow?
Pillow sounds normal.
What about ingot?
I don't know.
What about library?
Library?
Library. Emphasis on the berry. Library.
Library. Everyone says it wrong.
Pillow.
Library.
What about pillow? Where's my pillow?
Hello?
Hello! Hello! And that was another inside joke that means nothing to anybody.
You say pillow like P-E-L-L-O-W.
What about me being an electrician?
P-E-L-L-O-W. You could be an electrician if you wanted to be.
Do you think that would be better for my life?
It would look good on your resume.
Really?
Yeah.
So, resume. Fun employed. And then, what'd you do after fun employment? I did unemployment. And what about after unemployment? I decided to go back to fun employment. What about after fun employment? Electrician.
Electrician.
Oh. Do you think my crack is good enough to be a plumber?
Yeah.
You think I could pull that one off?
You got a badunky.
Well, what if I just skip the electrician and go straight to plumbing?
Okay.
I mean, if I'm already qualified.
I'll support you with whatever career move you want to do. Just don't go back to being a Chip and Dale.
I was a rescue ranger. A rescue ranger.
Big difference. You could do that again.
I can go be a rescue ranger again. Chip and Dale. Was that your only favorite cartoon growing up?
No, I had so many.
What were they?
There was Popeye, there was Chip and Dale, there was Looney Tunes, there was The Simpsons.
I wasn't allowed to watch that one. You were allowed to watch The Simpsons?
We weren't either, but we still did.
You snuck in?
Yeah. We had our own TV in our room.
Yeah, I definitely was not allowed to watch that one.
We weren't allowed to watch it in front of our parents.
I got grounded. I was engaged at the age of 19, got married at 20, right before my wedding. I was grounded for 3 months for bringing Dumb and Dumber home.
That's
I brought
so
Dumb
ridiculous.
and Dumber home and watched Dumb and Dumber,
That's
and I got
dumbest
grounded.
thing I've ever heard.
I got grounded for 3 months. I can tell you dumber things than that.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I can tell you much dumber things than that. Oh, you're your own
3
man.
months?
You're engaged
3
and you're
months
getting
is
married.
excessive.
You're grounded. Like, all right,
For 3 months.
This is interesting. It gets
Were
much
you
dumber
grounded
than
during
that.
your wedding date, and then you have to push it
for
back
sure.
3 months?
For sure. That was exactly. You're grounded. You're not getting married. Oh,
I guess
my
I gotta
goodness.
push the wedding back 3 months.
And then you wonder why I tried to get out of the house so quick.
I moved out of my parents' house at 19, got my own place.
I was at 20 in a couple months. I did spend a lot of time prepping. I still own my first house that I ever bought.
Yeah, it's a cute little house.
Still own it to this day, 23 years later.
That's when he started his career in
Fun employment.
Yeah. That's when he started his fun employment in being a landlord. Did you see part of the pyramid just came down?
Oh, I saw it. I saw. It came. I saw. You kicked butt. That gold
It's
is
being
so
stubborn.
stubborn.
It's right in the center now. It was in the far right, now it's in the center.
So you're going for the gold or the pyramid?
I'm going for the gold.
Spoken like a true coin pushing
Gold
Olympian.
2.0. I'm coming for you.
Run and hide all you want. She will find you. Trust me. Trust me.
You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape me, gold 2.0.
She tells me that all the time.
Center. I got it right where I want it. It's in the center. I'm going to get it off.
You think
I
rapid
got
fire
you
would help?
where I want you, gold 2.0.
She said that to me so many times.
I've got you where I want you.
That's when you know, run.
What are you whispering over there again?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Are you going to try rapid fire?
I'm trying coin confusion right now.
Somebody's definitely confused. That gold is stubborn. How'd you get the last one off?
Rapid fire. You know, I did the thing with the thing.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recall that thing.
Come on.
Well, I'm just saying,
2.0.
I think we both know
Come
who,
join the team.
we both know who has the strongest rapid fire. I'm just, I'm throwing that out there.
Well, you do, because you're the man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What else? What other
You're
kind of
the
benefits
man.
come with being the man?
You've got bigger hands than I do.
And
And a bigger butt.
definitely not true.
Plumber's crack. We just talked about this.
And
You've got the bigger body.
she'll be like, you decide what we do. You're the man.
You're the
and
man.
then I'll make a decision. She'll be like, we are not doing that. I went, oh, well, there goes me being the man.
You can make all the decisions.
She literally will do that. She'll go, you can make all the decisions. You're the man.
I tell you, you can make all the decisions, but you don't read the fine print.
Yeah.
There's a time limit. There's a time limit.
I can make all the decisions. They will all be wrong. That thing is on the edge. It's ready to drop. It is. It's ready to drop. It's actually moving now. The quarters are coming out from underneath it.
Yeah, it is. I don't like it.
Ah! Called it. Called it.
It's in a front flip.
Knew it was ready to drop.
It's in a front flip.
Called it. Sweet.
What were you saying about my weak rapid fire?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You doubted me, didn't you?
No, never.
You doubted me.
Never. Did not doubt. If there's one thing I would never do is doubt you.
It's okay if you did, because I doubt myself all the time. Every day of my life, I doubt myself.
I would not manifest doubt.
I can't do it all. I'm not Superwoman. There's times where I can't get a jar open and I need your help.
And I'm always there for you, aren't I?
Yes, yes you are.
Now
There's
that you
times
got
where
that,
I'm not tall enough and I need you to reach something.
like a lock to get into a door. Oh, that's funny now, is it?
It's very funny.
Yeah. We all only knew how funny that is.
You seem to be cracking up.
What if you go for the pyramid? Now that you got that off. Yes,
I'm
no.
doing right center. I'm going for both.
Point confusion again?
Yes.
Got me confused.
What are you confused about?
What don't you confuse me on? You're a man. You make all the decisions. We are not doing that.
Yeah, but I say yes, we can do that for the first hour. If you read the fine print, it's only for an hour.
We both know that I can't read.
Well, whose fault is that?
Apparently Sesame Street's.
And Lamb Chop.
Lamb Chop would be your fault.
And Mr. Rogers.
No, he made it a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I was good with that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. George, do you want to be my neighbor?
Sure.
You know there's a piece of property coming up for sale.
Yeah. I do know.
Why don't you buy it and you can be my neighbor?
Okay. See what happens.
Rent in my area is typically going to be about $1,400 to $1,500 a month. I'll give you a deal. $1,450. What do you say?
No.
All right, you drive a hard bargain, and I am the man, so I get to make the decisions. $1,600.
No.
All right, last offer on the table. I buy the house, I move into it.
You can do whatever you want if you're the owner.
Oh, because I'm a man?
You buy the house, you become the man of the house. You do whatever you want.
Yes. Finally the man of the house. So in other words, that can be my escape. Go a couple doors down.
An escape?
My man pad.
I go home every night to my own house.
I'm well aware of that, but when you're here working and you're having a little bit of a fit and I'm out mowing the lawn and you got the flintlock pointed at me.
Sipping on that lemonade.
Sipping on the lemonade. I just figured I'd go a couple doors down, so it's not an easy shot. You know. No gunpowder.
Hashtag no gunpowder.
It's just a thought. Pretty good one if you ask me, but just a thought.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
How many more quarters do you have left?
I have about a handful left.
A handful of quarters left after.
Actually, half a handful.
She's dropped over $200. Rescued a gold bar. Almost halfway rescued another one. And is still wreaking havoc on Egypt.
Got that goldie. Woo!
Should smelt that down and make some cool stuff out of it.
$325
wow.
and 75 cents in quarters.
All right, rescue mission back on. You gotta get that second bar.
Oh, I'll get it.
Gotta get it.
Don't you worry.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna rescue.
Because if I need to, I will go get a chainsaw and I will cut into this thing.
Just to rescue Goldie 2.0?
Just to prove to you that without gunpowder, a piece of lead ain't going nowhere. Just to prove to you.
I'm kind of looking forward to watching that episode now. I don't want to give my opinion until I know the whole story.
I'm not really sure I feel comfortable you watching that episode and getting ideas.
Why not?
Self-explanatory.
First of all, I don't own a
Self-preservation.
gun. I don't own a gun.
How many are in my house?
You've insisted that I get a CCW and get a gun, and now you don't want me to watch the episode?
I have insisted that you carry everywhere we go.
But yet you don't want me to watch the episode.
Except when you're with me alone.
That gold bar is going to drop any second now. It's cruising along.
I thought that pyramid was going to drop any second now, too.
I was hoping to watch it fall.
Well, you could always go for the pyramid and get it closer and try and drop it at the same time as the gold bar. I dare you. I dare you.
It just moved.
Go to the pyramid. See if you can drop it at the same time. Can you drop it at the same time?
I'm going to try to.
She's got it on the edge.
Try to.
See if you can get the pyramid at the same time. You're not going to get the pyramid going to the left. It's over to the right.
Woo!
You got it!
Gold bar.
A little disappointed I didn't see the trick shot pyramid and the gold go at the same time. Come on, get that cash.
All right.
How much of it do you think you can bring home?
I want to bring it all home.
This is so ridiculous. I don't even want to play this one. There's no way I'm gonna win. I'm gonna lose. 30 seconds in. I'm winning!
Well, look at the pyramid on the right. This is why I thought I would lose. Nothing's falling on the right. It's all falling on the left.
Why do you think it's not falling on the right?
The pyramid would have been a wall because it's a structural wall. Blocking me.
There's anybody that I know that knows pyramids, it's definitely you. But you happen to be the very first Egyptian that I knew that was an Egyptian.
And then you met my mom.
So now I know 2 Egyptians.
And then you met my sister.
I'm not sure she's Egyptian.
And then you met my brothers.
He's Egyptian.
You met my dad.
Yep, Egyptian.
So, I'm not the only Egyptian you know my whole family.
True. I do know your whole family.
Yeah.
But you were the first one that I openly knew.
Yes.
And who has a master's in architectural design of pyramid shapes.
Yes.
Yeah. No doubt you got a skill when it comes to paying the bills when you worked for Pharaoh designing the pyramids.
Look at it. It hasn't even budged. Just look at it. I'm shocked that I even won anything.
I'm a little shocked myself. That was not an easy... That setup looked like it was you're bound to fail.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get it to budge.
It obviously budged, but it's so close to the wall.
Part of it collapsed, and then the other part is it's being stubborn like the gold bars.
I wasn't thinking like the gold bar. I was thinking like I don't know, like, you know, stuff, people, you know.
No, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Well, I was thinking, like, trying to get the chicken for the chicken coop. That's what I, you know, that's what I was thinking.
The chicken are stubborn.
No, but their mom is. Their dad is just downright awesome.
We don't know their parents.
They're adopted parents.
They're adopted parents? Oh, okay. That's all you. You're the mama and the dada. Not the mama. Getting quarters to drop with that pyramid.
Just not the pyramid.
Still standing tall.
It might be there 2,000 years later.
Do we give up or continue to try to destroy it?
You better go for one more handful.
Okay. One more handful. And then we walk away.
There's no sense in wasting money trying to win money that you're never going to win. But if you can even get it to budge, do you think you can get it to budge?
I got it to move a little bit. But those 500 chips are calling our names. They're getting lonely. Elvis is singing. Now would be the time.
It's not moving. Got him!
Got him!
Can't
Welcome
get
home,
that
Goldie
pyramid.
and Goldie 2.0.
Got the twins though. Can't wait to get them home. Nice.
We went down in quarters slightly.
Let me shed some light here. Ba-bam!
$311.75.
How much?
$311.
Coolest light ever. $311 and how many cents?
75 cents.
Now, let's go rescue those chips.